Hey yo guys, how's it going? Tally here, and today I'm going to bring you 100 duels of Dogmatika Zoodiac. Now this sounds like a weird deck, it is in fact a weird deck, so let's dive right in. Game number 1, I'm up against Chaos Dragons, and instead of going into Dragon Link plays like I expected, they went into a Decode Talker. That's fine by me, because I get to make Zeus, and do what Zeus does. And in game number 2, it was pretty much the exact same thing. Game number 3, we're going up against Generator, and this time I was a little bit more patient. Didn't immediately try and go for Zeus, took my time, brought in a Tractor, and did some gardening on their face. And by game number 4, I'm starting to realise that by God, Zeus is a good card. Then going into the Tractor again with Ecclesia to grab some extra damage wins us the game. Game number 5, we're up against Phantom Knights, and I managed to slow my opponent down, but by goodness I could not get an engine piece. Thankfully, neither could they, so I ended up grabbing a 10k off the top, which gave me set up for all sorts of shenanigans for the eventual win. And in game number 6 I opened up Lancia, so of course that's an auto win against this deck, and funnily enough I automatically won. And in game number 7, I'm up against Mech Knight Cyber Dragon. Okay, so I clogged up all my zones. When I finally got the 10k that I needed to win me the game, I couldn't use it. That was a fun one. Not a fan of that. But it's okay, it's a lesson learned. I want to say that I won game 8 because I ended on Zeus and Dryden, but realistically I actually think that I won because my opponent's engines just kinda conflicted with each other. But that's okay. They were a member of Team Tally and of course, a very nice person. And honestly, game number 9 wasn't too eventful. They started off pretty threatening, but I managed to get through in one piece. Then I took control with Big Zeusy Boy. Now keep in mind, this was recorded before the ban list and they ended up on double VFD. I am so thankful, Konami, that this card is gone. And in game number 11, this hand is about as good as it gets against their hand, and I'll happily take the W on this one. And game number 12 was going to go so well. All I needed to do was top deck a Zoodiac and I would have won, but I didn't, so I lost. Game number 13, we're up against Ancient Warriors, and by God this one went terribly and I can't even remember why. I just didn't have a good Nadir target, so I just went and scooped. Game number 14 went similarly to a lot of the times I went second. I made Zeus and I won. And in game number 15 they hit me with the red reboot. Ha! More like dead reboot, am I right? See, it was funny because it dropped their life points low enough for me to win. In game number 16, I got hit with Zeus. I don't like it. Game number 17, one of those times where I just needed a single zoo to win, and I couldn't get a single zoo. Back up against Ancient Warrior in game number 18, and thankfully this one didn't result in me getting smashed. I did the smash. In game number 19, they always have Alistair, and if they don't have Alistair, they always have Invocation. This one went about as well as you would expect it to. Poorly. And I am not okay with how game number 20 went. They had Ash and Bell for both of my searchers. I'm not a fan of that, but I guess it is what it is. Game number 21, we're up against Shaddolls, and by God it's genuinely fun to drop Winda on them. Screw you, Shaddolls. And in game number 22, by God it's not fun to have Winda dropped on me. And screw you, Shaddolls. And in game number 23, I went second when they expected me to go first. I'm really enjoying that about the zoo portion of the deck, it goes second really well. And of course, screw you, Shaddolls. Game number 24, I'm up against Invoked Eldritch, two of my favourite engines. I don't really know what I'm doing with the deck still at this point. If I'm not making Zeus, I'm kinda just making it up as I go along, so expect some losses. Game number 25 started so well and ended so poorly. But it's okay, I've already said expect some losses, we will take some wins later. Game number 26, we're up against Tenyu, and look at that hand. That poor Tenyu player, honestly. But that Omega was pretty big-brained. Still didn't get them a W though. And in game 27, they did try their best. Thankfully, I took the victory here because I was getting real sad with how many losses I've taken recently. And in game number 28, we're up against the Goki gang. They tried their best. Unfortunately for them, they didn't have anything to stop this RKO out of nowhere. And in game 29, this one, my opponent took the honourable way out. They bricked, they tried, they scooped. And in game number 30, I'm kind of embarrassed. I should not have lost against this player. However, this is karma because I trash talked that other Tenyu player earlier on. And in game 31, I really just needed to get good. But I'm not. In game number 32, we're up against Bird Up, and I'm gonna be real, I set up a board that I just could not expect them ever to play through. The Gamma kinda hurt, but really in the end we still took the victory, so I'm not too bothered. Not only did I open up Lancia in game 33, I also set up a Winda. There's just no way that they can win. That was a masterpiece. Okay, we're a good chunk into the video now, so if you have in fact stuck around this long, I think that means that you should subscribe and like the video and comment your thoughts down below. Let's get back into the goods. And in game number 34, I'm up against Blue Eyes. It's Blue Eyes. What do you expect? Same again in game 35, it's Blue Eyes. What do you expect? And in game 36, we're up against Gradle Frogs, and I threw this one. Really should have won this, but I didn't. And I threw game 37 too. God damn it, Gradle Frog. But game 38 brings us up against Salamangreat, and for as much as I love Salamangreats, the way I won this got me kinda hot under the collar, a little steamy, you know what I'm saying? Game 39, they played pretty sublime. They had some really decent plays, but I had Solemn Judgment and a couple other negates in the background, so I ended up waiting and striking like a viper. And in game 40, my invoked opponent took ages, so much so that the game timed out. Game number 41, we are up against Chaz Princeton himself with the armed dragons, and I almost lost this one, but Ice Dragon's Prison is my new best friend, saved me from Skullmeister beatdown, and gave me the opportunity to get the card I needed, which was really just any zoo, because I needed Zeus. And in game 42 I got chazzed up. He chazzed it up. All over me. Game number 43. True Draco. Still a monkey deck. Still very monkey. Stop it. Just stop. I've no idea what I'm up against in game 44, but all I know is that I won. Turns out my opponent is literally just playing Albaz lore, the deck. It's just everything from the Albaz lore, and I still managed to lose to it. But in game number 46, it was just a simple case of having better resources than them, and by that I mean I drew the absolute bonkers nuts, and they didn't. In game number 47, we are up against Dark Magician Orchist. Okay. I admire the determination to put Orchist into everything. They ended on a Dragoon, and I ended on a Zeus, which won me the game. And in game number 48, I dropped Lancey on them, they quit, and thank God they did because my hand was awful. And in game 49, we're up against the Avengers, I mean heroes, and the beauty of having done 100 duels with heroes, I know how to stop this deck straight in its tracks. And in game number 50, I hate to punish my best friend Darklaw, but we're all about those wins, and I won. And I'll be real, I threw game number 51, just like completely, utterly yeeted it. I think I just couldn't be bothered playing game 52. Like, that's a decent hand, and I still scooped anyway. Game 53 we were up against Evil Eye Unchained, and this one quite frankly was easy enough, we just out-resourced them, and you know what that means. More good cards. Game 54 was very much the same, nice and easy, nice and simple, and that's just how I like it. We're up against Hero in game 55, and god damn it Tally, you could have had this, should have had this, but you just threw it. But these things happen. But in game 56, we are up against Didgeridinos, and do you know what, I just needed this one. We all know I don't like dinos, we all know that they make me the big sad, but today I am the big happy. I won. However, in game 57 we are up against the monkiest of monkey decks, Numeron Eldritch, and of course I do not take the win here, but again, we're all just having fun. I'm actually not having fun, I hate this deck. Speaking of monkey, in game 50 I went to the zoo, picked myself up my own little Borbo, and then he won me the game with the greatest of ease. Game 59, I had so many plays to choose from, I had so many different options, so many different choices, yet I just chose to lose. And in game 60 I'm playing with some dolls. Unfortunately these dolls have hands and I have lost this one as well. And again in game 61 I was like, hey, do you want to play Action Man? And they were like, no, and then I lost again, but Action Man, he's supposed to save the day. And he didn't. He didn't save the day. And in game 62, I'm up against someone who I literally think's playing like starter deck Yugi. With my track record so far, I wouldn't be shocked if you thought I lost this one too, but by golly god, I managed to take the W. Game 63, we're up against Black Wings, and this actually started out really poorly. I somehow managed to turn it around, and I will not ever complain about turning things around. I'm glad this went pretty well, because it just made me feel good inside. Game 64, we're up against Time Lords, which I have a historically bad track record against, but having Whiptail under my trident really saved me, because it forced Eccleston, Tennant and Matt Smith right here all to regenerate. And in game 65, normal summon Rat forced this Time Lord to start regenerating. In game 66, I pretty much had all the answers here. An Ash and a Pop, well that makes Tri-Brigade stop. And in game 67 we were up against Heroes, and it turns out I actually really had the answers to everything here. I had power plays yet to come, and thankfully for them, they scooped. I hate doing it to them, you know how much I love Hero. But wins are wins, baby. And in 68, I'm gonna be honest, I just opened up the absolute nuts, negated the Solid Soldier, and I won. And in game number, funny number, haha funny number, this one was actually pretty easy. And when I say easy, what I actually mean is that they scooped before they could learn that I had 0 follow-up plays and probably would have lost. But we take 3 wins, baby. And in game 70 we are up against Spiral, and that honest to god looks like one of the hands that I would have drawn when I played Spiral that one time. Yeah, do you remember that vlog? The real OGs remember. And in game 71 we are up against Ancient Warriors, and does anyone else feel like I've played this deck a lot this time around? Like a lot? And also, while they had the Kaiju, I had Winda, and that really sealed the game. And in game 72, I opened up one of those hands. It's like, please, dear God, just let me survive their turn 1. And I did survive their turn 1. Then I set up Dryden and Zeus. And you know, kind of that's just like the God combo. You don't beat Dryden and Zeus. And in game 73, I'm honestly asking myself, how much can I milk the penned best deck meme? I think I've done it in every one of these videos. The answer is I'll find out later. Let's go penned best deck, baby! Except when it's not, and in this case it was not, and I won. Fun fact about game 74, I was up against Georgia, but like my Google Doc translated it to Georgia, and it just says, Georgia in the year 2021, what a time to be alive. And in game 75, I really could have rushed everything, but I decided to take it easy. I'm sick of rushing and losing, and I was not losing to Georgia, but I too owed Georgia, so I think I now own a state in America. I really shouldn't have scooped in game 76, because Borbo and the Solemn Strike that I have would absolutely kill PK, but for some odd reason, I decided to scoop. This one was actually kind of frustrating to watch in hindsight. And somehow I managed to win game 77 just by sitting on a fat 3k booty in traps. I literally did nothing else. In game 78, I'm just kind of sitting back and thinking, like, why did I scoop that other time? Like, it should have been a clean 2-0, however I've lost game 78, and I'm just going to learn that there's literally like nothing that outs Zeus plus Solemn Strike. And in game 79, we are up against Earth Machine. By the way, if you would like to see me commentate Earth Machine, go check out the match I commentated in the Mokuba League over on MBT's channel. But yeah, Solemn went brrr in this game, and of course I won. And in game number 80, I will be honest, Earth Machine is a pretty cool deck. It's a real sin that they didn't get the back row they needed, because it just allowed me to take over the game. But I do appreciate this deck's ability to like deck fin and search and draw, because it's what I wish heroes could do. And in game 81, I'm up against Dragon Link. I will be really honest, I have no idea how this went so sideways. For my opponent, just look at that end board and just look, you know Daddy here took the win. In game 82, we're up against Destiny Hero, and I'm gonna be honest, everything about this person's deck is kinda wrong. I just understand nothing about how it's supposed to win. But it's okay, because I really do need the free wins, like please just feed me free wins. And game 83 was pretty much the same as game 82. Game 84 we're up against Numeron Eldritch, and this deck is just the epitome of everything that I hate. Eldritch, Numeron pre-ban list, mine. God, what a waste of breath. And in game 85, I just have a message to you Eldritch players. I want you to Eld-lick my nuts. I know it only really depends on like crucifying the pronunciation, but just lick my nuts. Hey look, more Eldritch in game number 86, and they have Invoked in it too. I swear God, if I ever play another Eldritch player, I'm getting banned for murder. So I suppose I actually just mean I'm going to jail. And I'm kinda done in game 87, I've just got no love for my misplays, I've got no love for Eldritch, I would very much just like to not lose. I've just went on a 4-game losing streak, I am the big sad. And so very thankfully in game 88, I got the win that I was looking for. We're up against Lightsworn. I probably could have found a way to lose this knowing my track record, but I'm very glad that I got the win because to be honest, I didn't want to hit my head off a wall again. Look at my hand in game 89, if I manage to lose with this, I am gonna cry. Now thankfully I didn't lose because I don't know if I have enough energy left to cry. And in game 90, I'm gonna be honest, I really needed to beat a good deck. I just really needed to beat a good deck. And this is one of my favourite decks to beat in that last format. It just felt really satisfying. And in game 91, let's take a look at Zephyra. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm looking at. I really want to love Zephyra, but I've learned that I'm actually not big-brained enough for Zephyra, so moving on. All I have to say about Game 92 is God bless you, Ash Blossom, and your feet. I have one question for Game 93, how the hell am I gonna Zeus if I don't have a main phase 1? It's okay, I'll just do what I like I normally do and then I'll OTK next turn. In Game 94 I just have absolute genuine bewilderment of the cards in their hand. Like, how the hell do they expect to play that insane mess? I'll tell you, I play my insane mess just by summoning Zeus. And in Game 95 we're up against a mirror match, which I think is the first time we've played Zoo in this video. Comment down below if I have actually just forgotten. Anyway, I take this nice easy win. I always take easy wins, so let's go. And in Game 96 I actually give them a free and easy win simply because I'm an idiot that clicked on the play face down button as opposed to summoning a monster like a normal person. And I lost in Game 97 just because I chose to go second against a better version of my own deck. But that's okay. It's all a learning process, we all take these as like little things to learn. But by God, I wish I wasn't still goddamn learning like 4 games before the video's over. And in Game 98 we were up against Salaman Great, and I'm going to be honest, this one was spooky. They did have the torrential tribute, but we still managed to take the W by a bit of a country mile. Game 99, we are up against Prank Kids, and I cannot believe that this person opened the exact 3 cards in their deck that stopped my window play. Thank God though, it's Prank Kids, and stopping their normal summon pretty much ended their turn. And finally, Game 100, I cannot believe I'm done here. This has been the most horrific 100 duels, but like, in hindsight, I'm laughing at myself. Anyway, we're up against Ancient Warriors, and I feel like they've been my rivals, so this is a nice little bookend. And the classic, I win because of Zeus. Like, that card's so good. Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I made this deck on a weird whim. I seen like Eldritch Dogmatika Zoo, and I was like, Eldritch kinda monkey. How about I cut the Eldritch part out? Turns out that was a huge mistake. This deck is a walking oxymoron. Like, being honest, it is awesome to open up Dryden, the full Dogmatika suite, lock your opponent out of the extra deck, have like 2 free pops and a gate. That doesn't always happen though, and if you don't FTK pretty much, then your follow-up plays are kinda whack. If you use punishment, you're locked into Dogmatikas, and it just invalidates entirely like 50% of the deck. This was the most difficult 100 duels, and I'm gonna be honest, it kinda tanked my mentality of continuing 100 duels. Is was painful. However, I have taken a break. I have come back at this with a fresh pair of eyes, and I'm actually like laughing at it. This is probably hilarious from like another standpoint, for me to just try and make this walking disaster work for an entire 100 duels. And sometimes it did, sometimes it didn't. I'm going to stick to pure Zoo because I had a lot of fun with that. So let's take it to the outro. Guys, that is the video. As always, if you like it, give it a like. If you love it, give it a share and tell everyone you know about Team Tally today. If you've made it this far and you have not already, hit that subscribe button, hit it, join Team Tally today, and you will not regret it at all. And if you do, you can always unsubscribe later. As always, you've been amazing, I've been Tally, I will catch y'all later, bye.